Hello pre-calculus students and seekers of truth. In this video we conclude our analysis of functions with the concept of boundedness. And this is also very intuitive, but we're just really working on developing the language and the vocabulary for the work that we will do later. So let's get right to it. A function is bounded below it at some value k if f of x is greater than or equal to k for all values of x. In other words, this is like saying the function never goes below a certain point, a certain line. So, for example, in this problem in this graph right here, f of x equals 2 to the x, we can see that if I were to draw a horizontal line this way, that's supposed to be horizontal. Let me see if I can do that a little bit better. If I was supposed to draw a line this way, right, this is y equals 0. You see that this graph will never go below that line. So in this case, the k that we're referring to is 0. So we can say that this is bounded below at 0. Bounded below at 0. A function f of x is bounded above at k if there is some value such that f of x is less than k for all values of x. So to see this, we can look at some of these other examples. So if you look at this problem right here, so this function is all pointing downwards, and right around here, whatever this line is, you see that this function will never ever go above this line. And this looks like it's about 0.5. So we can say that this is bounded above at approximately 0.5, maybe 0.6, but this is just an estimation. Right? If a function is neither bounded or above or below, then we say that the function is unbounded. So for example, this graph right here is unbounded. It's supposed to have arrows coming out here. And so this is a graph that is unbounded because you see that this graph goes up forever and down forever. You can't draw any lines in here where the function will never cross. So we can just say that this is unbounded. And finally, if a function is both bounded above and below, then we say that it's bounded. So the last graph here, then I provided the equation so you can graph it for yourself to verify. But you see that we can have a line up here that the function is never going to cross. Let me try to do that a little bit better here. But hopefully you get the idea. We can have a straight line up here that the function is never going to cross. And then we can have yet another straight line that the function is never going to cross below it. So like down here, right near the x-axis, like these two lines here, you can say that the function will never go below this line and never above this other line. So then we can say that this function here is bounded. And so if we put these ideas of boundedness, asymptotes, minimum and maximum, whether it's local or global, all these ideas together, if I tell you a bunch of information like that, you can identify basically what that function is. All of these characteristics fully and completely describe what a function is and what the graph of it looks like, which will be very useful as we continue our study of functions throughout the year. As always, ask for help whenever you have a question. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful